for the average Cambodian, one of the highlights would have been Wang reiterating China's commitment to making sure that Cambodia is top of the list of countries that will eventually get a COVID-19 vaccine when China successfully develops one. But clearly the main event here was the signing of this free trade agreement, which was brought about in record time, I would have to say. I've never heard of a free trade deal that has been gone from start of negotiations to fruition in the space of just 7 months. And funnily enough, it turns out that it is Cambodia's first ever bilateral trade deal, free trade deal with any country, although it does have a trade deal as part of ASEAN with several other countries and regions such as the EU as well. Now, of course, this is a very difficult time for Cambodia, as with many other countries. Its two most important industries, garment making and tourism, have both been hit very badly. Tourism for obvious reasons, garment making because of a slump in demand from its main markets in the West, as well as from the European Union imposing some tariffs on garments from Cambodia exported into the EU as sort of a punitive measure over political concerns that it has about the situation in Cambodia. So it's not as if this free trade deal is sort of going to open the floodgates and suddenly, you're going to have garments, clothing from Cambodia going into China duty-free, but Cambodia does import a lot of fabric from China to make its clothes, as well as it will be hoping for greater access of its agricultural goods to China. But I think we have to look at this as a very important symbolic step, the signing of this free trade agreement. It really underlines the fact that Cambodia is China's closest friend in the Southeast Asian region. As well, it really underlines one of the key themes of Wang Yi's visit to ASEAN on this current trip, which is to show that ASEAN and China are really firmly committed to further trade liberalization, whether it's through bilateral deals such as the one we saw signed today or multilateral agreements such as the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. He was supposed to have a courtesy call to the Prime Minister, Muhyiddin, but Muhyiddin is under home quarantine, having come into close contact with a COVID-positive cabinet colleague, so that will have to be a virtual courtesy call now. He will be meeting with Malaysia's foreign minister before the two hold a joint press conference. This visit is a chance to sort of reset bilateral relations back to the status quo where they have been in recent years. That status quo has seen China become Malaysia's #1 trading partner for the past decade virtually. As well, in the past couple of years, it's emerged as #1 or close to it foreign investor as well. And given that Malaysia's economy has shrunk by 17% in the second quarter, Foreign Minister Hishammuddin is no doubt going to be seeking China to make further investments in the country, seeking ways they can boost trade, seeking ways as well that they can boost collaboration, cooperation.